On today's podcast, we'll be covering how situations can change in an instant, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
Have you ever watched a movie or a TV show with guards or lookouts reporting back to base on Walkie Talkies? They'll say things like, Area 25 is secure, or Sector 9 all clear. And while you're watching it, you think to yourself, is all this really necessary? Well, the answer can be a little tricky, so I'll phrase it this way. It might be, until it's not. What I mean by this is, at the moment a breach and or situation does occur, you'll be glad you have all your bases covered. Situations can change in an instant. Now, the safety rules and protocols at a facility are really no different. As staff, you might hate wearing the required PPE, personal protection equipment, following procedures such as lockout, tagout, and or operating within the rules of your facility. And just for the record, accidents can happen whether you're obeying safety or not, but there's a much higher likelihood of something occurring when you aren't. And people almost always say the same things when it does happen. I only took my safety glasses off for a second when the debris hit my eye. I had removed my hard hat to wipe my head when the part fell on it. I didn't shut the machine down because I was only going to push a piece that was lodged when the press come down on my hand. We've done this 100 times before and nothing happened, and dozens of stories like it. The point being, things happen in an instant, so you have to be as prepared as possible. And in the case of safety, that means following all the rules all the time and be ready for the unexpected in an instant.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.